We do have our tech talk with Terry-Ann, and of course Terry-Ann is with us, a writer, again on this Thursday in a studio. Good afternoon, Terry-Ann.
Hi, Timber.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I really cannot complain, hey? Everything is going cool, calm and gravy.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yet another Thursday, and you have so much in store for us in what is happening in technology. What are we talking about today?
So today I thought we should have a chat about artificial intelligence. It's an interesting subject. It's been fascinating me for a while. And recently a few of my colleagues and I also done exams around artificial intelligence. So it's something to chat about.
Correct.
So in short, or what is artificial intelligence? That's the question everybody probably has on their minds now. And in short, that can be defined as a computer program that performs a task which requires intelligence. Something that a human would do, such as learning or planning or problem solving. So anything that you would task a human with doing that requires the human intelligence, that is where we use artificial intelligence. So Timber, have you ever played Pac-Man?
I have.
So that you know the little ghost running around after your little Pac-Man trying to kill him?
Yes.
That is a very basic form of artificial intelligence.
Wow.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Do you play any games, PlayStation, Xbox?
Yes, I do.
You do? You play FIFA?
FIFA, yes.
Definitely.
Call of Duty, yes.
Okay,
yes.
So artificial intelligence are in those games. Almost all games.
Correct.
We have a form of artificial intelligence in them.
Wow, that is amazing. So basically, when in a game and you are a person, basically you choose a certain type of person. The rest of the players that are in the game is artificial intelligence.
That's it, and they're responding to what you are doing.
Correct.
Learning and seeing and responding to that.
Wow,
Amazing.
that is amazing.
Right?
That is
Yes.
amazing.
So artificial intelligence research started as early as the 1950s. Can you believe that?
That is way back.
In the 1960s, the U.S. Department of Defense began training computers to actually mimic basic human reasoning. And today, artificial intelligence is so part of our daily lives that we don't give any thought to it actually being there. And this is interesting because movies have built this picture of human-like robots coming to take over the world and to move us aside, and we've actually become scared of the term artificial intelligence, and in reality we don't even know that it's been used in our daily lives. So artificial intelligence is such a vast subject, so for the sake of time and our audience, I just want to talk about content moderation today.
Correct.
So quick fact, in just 1 minute, so 60 seconds, in just 60 seconds, 500 hours of videos are uploaded to YouTube.
Wow.
There are 350 million tweets, 78 million WordPress or blog posts are created, and 4 million posts are liked on Facebook.
Wow.
Until now, 250 billion photos have been uploaded to Facebook. So, Tema, take a moment to think about this. With so much content online, how would it be possible to actually go through everything and make sure that everything is safe and appropriate for your audience? How would you do this?
I think the only way to do it is artificial intelligence.
That's it. It's impossible for humans.
A human to go over so much.
That's it. So this is where artificial intelligence comes in.
Wow.
So in the Microsoft space, we have Microsoft Azure Content Moderator, which is able to moderate text, video, images using machine-assisted content moderation. So with that and text moderation, we are able to use a computer to review text and take action based on the policies that we apply. So, for example, in this content, we can set up policies to moderate profanity.
Yes.
So we can have artificial intelligence going through posts, checking for keywords that we've set up as profanity.
Wow. Is that why basically when you go onto your social media and they have the word report, and that's basically whereby they check, that's when artificial does its own thing, and then it sends us maybe a signal to the person that needs to be reported something.
Report gives us the opportunity to actually say this is happening.
Correct.
But artificial intelligence would then actually inspect these posts already, and where there's severe profanity or how it has been set up, would then actually remove those posts.
Oh, wow.
So you'd often see a post was deleted or removed, or this content is not available.
Yes.
This is where it comes in.
Okay.
Amazing.
It is.
We can also use artificial intelligence and text moderation to remove personal identification information. So there's a certain website where I've seen this happen often, where a person could go to add review companies.
Yes.
And in those reviews, it explicitly says, do not enter personal information. If you do and you post, you will see it's removed and little stars are inserted.
Yes.
That's a form of artificial intelligence.
Oh, wow. That is clever.
Amazing. And another form is, and this you would see on social media platforms as well, is where artificial intelligence can review videos and images and remove them based on
what type
policies.
of content it is. You know, what happened is that whenever I do a video, let's say I'm surrounded by music, and this video, I need to upload it on, let's say, one of my social media platforms, it will not show it to each and every single person, but then it will also tell me that no, because we cannot put this video online, it's because this song belongs to someone.
Yes.
And now this song needs to be paid royalties or something like that in order for us to be broadcasting it on our social media.
So correct. So we
That
said
is amazing.
We said 500 hours of videos are added to YouTube every minute.
Wow.
Imagine having a person having to watch each and every one.
Exactly.
It's impossible.
That's impossible.
Cue artificial intelligence.
That is something. I've learned something new today. I don't want to lie to you. This is actually quite staggering.
Absolutely amazing.
Terry-Ann, we are still talking about artificial intelligence right here on A Gold. Let us talk about more.
That's correct. Before the break, we were discussing artificial intelligence and its use in content moderation. That is where artificial intelligence would inspect posts or video or photo content and remove it based on policies applied. Now, Temba, have you ever bought something online?
Yes, I have.
Did you read any reviews before you done that?
You know, that's something that I never do. Hey? I think that it's maybe because a person just likes something and then you just decide, you know what, because I want it, I don't want to read anything, I'll just take it.
Okay, well, I do.
Okay.
I check before I buy an item, especially if I don't know what the item is or I haven't seen it. I first check the reviews. And sometimes there are really hundreds and hundreds of reviews for that specific item, especially when buying books.
Yes.
So for a company, one would think, can only imagine how hard a task it would be to go through all these reviews and to pick up a general idea of how customers feel about your project or product. Again, cue artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence can be used to discover the sentiment on messages which are posted online, which makes it easier for companies to have an idea of a general feeling about a product instead of reading through these reviews. So this is absolutely amazing. Again, it fascinates me. So with the sentiment analysis and text analytics, it's absolutely possible to make this easier. It's quite a complex process to achieve these results. So good training and data has to be used in this to label and classify data. And developing these kind of AI solutions are quite costly, but Microsoft actually has this available and offers this through their Azure Cognitive Services.
Yes.
It's absolutely amazing.
Amazing stuff.
So another quick fact, 294 million emails are sent every 60 seconds.
Wow.
Just listen to that again, 294 million emails.
Every 60 seconds.
Every
That's the
60
shocking part. I
seconds.
mean, 60 seconds is just 1 minute.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And on an average day, about 122 billion spam messages are sent. Now, can you imagine paying somebody to sit at your company and go through each email to check which is spam and which should be sent another way and deleted? It's not possible.
Not ever.
Again, this is where artificial intelligence plays a role. We have spam filters that use artificial intelligence to stop spam emails from reaching you. And we need artificial intelligence because spam messages become more and more clever and they try and trick us by looking like something that we should actually receive.
Indeed.
And this is where artificial intelligence comes in and blocks it.
Wow. That is amazing.
Yeah, so with us all having digital identities and having daily interactions online, the use and the benefits of artificial intelligence is just undeniable. And the topics that we spoke about and mentioned now is just the tip of the iceberg.
Indeed.
There's so much more to it. And we don't need to be scared of this.
I mean, it's something that we definitely do need to take into consideration, and especially with the type of things that we do say. I mean, like a lot of people are quite different. Like Terry, you know, the way that I would type a message on a social media, as well as another person on how they portray that message and how they receive it, might get it wrong. So at the end of the day, artificial intelligence is needed.
Absolutely. Absolutely, and that's an amazing thing that you just mentioned. You have one way in typing something or saying something, and I have a different way.
Yes, of reading it.
Yeah,
exactly.
But also making the statements. Now, with our artificial intelligence and machine learning, it picks up on the different ways people talk, the way they type their messages, and from that it understands what's going on.
That is so amazing, Terry. And I do have a question that I do have in mind, and especially when it's regards to artificial intelligence, because the way that I see it, it looks like there's a whole lot of, like categories between. I mean, like there's email, and then without the email, there's people or artificial intelligence that checks games, or another one that checks your reviews and your videos and all of that. When we talk about wide area networks as well as local area networks, that's a whole lot of people doing two different things. Now, you've got a group that does the LAN and you've got a group that does the WAN. Is it the same with artificial intelligence?
Yes, definitely. Each area has got a different group of people who work on that, who develop it. And another interesting thing that you've actually brought into the conversation is networking and artificial intelligence. So a number of our programs that actually monitor for attacks, malicious attacks, malicious intent, viruses, things like that. We use artificial intelligence there as well. Our artificial intelligence monitors traffic where these programs are implemented. They monitor traffic, and as soon as something abnormal happens, it alerts us. So it monitors and it learns, and it says, okay, for Temba, this is normal. He connects to these websites, and one day Temba all of a sudden connects to a different country altogether doing something weird, and then it flags you.
It flags you because, oh, wow.
Something's wrong here.
Something is wrong.
So yes, we've got different areas of development. We've got the security side developing this. We've got a content moderation side looking at monitoring text and videos and images. And we've got artificial intelligence monitoring the tasks that have to happen. So it's a very, very broad
and huge
broad spectrum.
It
yes,
is.
It's
Wow.
absolutely amazing.
Terry, and thank you so much for joining me on this Thursday once again, talking about technology. I must tell you, innovation is something that is immense inside of this technology field. And thank you so much for joining me again.
Thank you, Temba. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. That indeed was your insight brought to you by BUI Innovation Delivery and Results. You can visit them at bui.co.za for more tech advice.